Welcome back. Today we're at one of my favorite nature spots, but this time we're going somewhere different. Follow me. Let me explain to you guys what I'm doing here. So, this, on the end of here, this is a yellow filter. What this does is brings out contrast, but it's especially used in black and white film. And so, this is just going to be a simple comparison. I'm going to take one photo in the same location without the filter and one with. So, let's take our first shot. All right, let's get moving. Found our next spot. Here we go. This massive fallen tree will make a really nice black and white shot. I think this will do nicely for my last shot. Yeah. That's the direction I'll shoot. It's nice being the only one, having the whole forest to yourself. Alright, I'm gonna head back to my car. It's a bit of a trek. And I'm gonna review those photos when I get home. I'll see you guys in the next one. I have to admit something. Hiking this trail is not as easy with this tripod, camera, this other camera. Time to get back out into the woods more. Alright, so you may have noticed it's now cold as death outside and nearly Christmas. Long story short, all of my film photos got stuck in the mail for at least a month, and it took quite some time to get those back and then finally get this video edited. So, without further ado, let's take a look at those photos. The first photos were a bit difficult to figure out what the difference was. At first glance, the exposure looks very similar. There's clues here, but it wasn't until I started looking through other photos that I realized what a yellow filter can really do. I'll briefly show you the second set of photos here, and you can barely see it up at the top right in the tree line. What really gave it away though was the third pair of photos. Here, you can see the contrast in shadows is increased, and anything black is much darker than in the one taken without the yellow filter. For the next photo, this effect is even more obvious. You can see the one without seems to have that signature vintage haze, but the filter almost completely gets rid of this and adds clarity. Then comes my favorite photo of the bunch. This time, the image with no yellow filter was objectively better. The composition was straighter, and I underexposed the image with the yellow filter, so the shadows are honestly just way too dark. The yellow filter, if you get it right, however, is an advantage in black and white film photography. I love all of the added detail while still having enough character left from the original film. Because of this, I think the yellow filter works best when shooting large landscapes where every bit of clarity and detail counts. Well, I'm going to throw up the last couple of images here and see if you can find which one has the yellow filter on it. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas.